You excited for work tomorrow?
Oh yeah, always, every day.
Wait, Wes, these campaign missions are multiplayer.
For what?
Like,
Destiny?
campaign for Destiny 2 is multiplayer.
Huh.
This is awesome. I love that.
This is EA Sports, PGA Tour coverage coming your way. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Mountain Shootout. We're ready to go. Off to the first hole.
Okay, can I make something happen?
Frank, were you the kind of player who actually might have been worried if you didn't have first tee jitters?
Definitely. You didn't have the energy if that was the case. But it's about turning that energy into some sort of positive form. Make nice full swings. Pick some good targets. And, of course, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Well, that one didn't work out. It didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Thank you.
I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position.
Woo, that was close.
Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum
9
bars.
under? Jesus.
On to the second hole, 171 yards, tricky little par 3. So on a putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
On the way.
Oh my God, I made it.
Good job.
Do that, Frank. What a putt.
I don't go that far on a holiday.
I started off so good.
Well, Frank, as we get to the third hole here
tournaments
at
ago,
par 5, it feels to me
before
like you need to be
that,
at a minimum 1 under through the first 3 holes, or
I
you're
was 2
losing
under
ground on
and
the field.
ended up 9
You're exactly
over
right. Chance
par.
here for birdie or eagle, too. This is one of those
Wow.
holes you can
Yeah,
just
that's what I
wind it
said.
up and let it fly.
And that 2 under was
and
through
you'll
about
certainly get a
7
good
or 8
reward
holes.
with a big tee shot.
Oh, there it goes.
Frank, there's fairway, there's rough, and then there's mulch.
Yeah, the worst thing about the mulch is all these little chips around the ball, and that's so the ball doesn't sit up. And once again, this shot might look easy, but if you just miss it a bit, it so exaggerates the outcome.
And that one rolls just into the rough.
Now you have to decide whether or not that ball's going to fly or not.
In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. the two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron. That's right, a 3-iron on a short bunker shot from a green side
Oh my
bunker
God!
and flash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing.
You
My
heard
dad
that?
can hear
Not
you
much to
through my
this. The
headphones.
only
Yeah.
issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Even par early on.
Oh, that stinks. I thought it was a gimme.
And we pick up action at the 4th. Early in the round and playing reasonably well. Nothing great, but has certainly not given a whole lot away.
Yeah, and actually a good position to really springboard the round from here. This looks like it's going to find the target.
So a chance.
You know what's funny about this game?
Another solid approach shot.
That I always
sneaky
know when
distance.
something's about to happen. Like, they always cue you with some kind of audio thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you're exploring the thing, you go, watch out. Who knows
does
what could
that
be
not go in?
lurking down here? That's an obvious implication that
this
you're about
one.
to fight
This is
something
for
in the
par.
next 2 seconds. And, like, all stupid stuff like that. Like, they always make it obvious. No surprises here.
Drops it, and he's at even par. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the
Gotta
5th
make
hole,
these enemies harder to kill, man.
424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here.
Unbelievable.
Frank, this is where the mental game really comes into play. You've hit a second consecutive shot into the rough.
This could compound very,
Well,
very
that's probably
quickly.
him.
So now's the chance to just take a little breath, take a breather, and try to make sure this shot certainly gets out. Well, from in trouble, Rich, at least he's back in play.
On the fairway from the rough.
Well, Rich, it's been a disaster until this point, but there's an escape clause. If he can make bogey from here, that'll be something to be proud of.
Will feel actually pretty good. Sometimes you see players walk off the hole with a little bounce in their step, even after a bogey, because they've had to work hard for it.
Yeah.
Well, this one's tracking.
Oh, that for a bogey. Look at that.
Normally you'd be able to take 2 from there. What's one going to feel like? Great putt.
Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. It's a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
I was talking to
Nothing
Bill
to argue
yesterday
about there. Right in the
He was
fairway.
talking to Bill yesterday.
Now the approach to the par 4 6th.
A nice
And?
layup off the tee. You can virtually hit this shot with
He
your
said
eyes
he's good
closed.
with any
The
date,
yardage isn't going to
so
change.
you
Doesn't
can do
matter what
August
you put in
12th or
front. So
September
just
2nd.
dial it in on that
He
yardage.
said he's good with any date. Okay, so you
Chance
said
for
how much
birdie
he was
after a
listening.
beautiful shot.
Bill's good for any
It's
date.
a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Yeah. Did you hear
can see
anything
why
she
this
just said?
player has been compared to a
Something,
young
something,
Rory
something.
MclLroy. Featured golfer,
Oh,
making birdie,
crap.
and now
I have
sitting
to repeat it.
comfortably inside that
She
cup
said,
line.
"Are
Well, Frank, how about this hole?
She said, "Are you
602
coming to my
yards, a par
graduation?"
five, although I guess I shouldn't be that
When is it?
surprised. 602 yards these days for a
19.
long hitter.
7
it's a
p.m.
driving
at the
seven.
That's a
church?"
mid-range par 5.
Well,
what,
yeah, 2 woods.
day is it?
The longer hitters will definitely get at home,
June 19th.
especially in good conditions. But
Friday?
bunker down the left, avoid that,
Yeah,
carry
it's a-
that.
no,
and
no,
then
it's a
we can
Tuesday.
think about the second shot.
That's an odd
The
day.
Tuesday at 7. Yeah, I know.
Probably nothing going on Tuesday, so yeah. I should...
Remember, Mom, we had this last year. The reception. We were at Antoinette.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Whatever
Yeah,
it
didn't take the
was,
bite.
you remember.
At least now, he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot.
So, yeah, she
Still
wants
got
to know
a
if
good
you're
chance,
gonna
though,
come.
getting away with par.
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, God. Yeah, don't mention
Well,
that.
this one should be safely on deck here. Generate some momentum.
It's gonna
here
be
at the
funny
7th hole.
because
This
I'm
for
gonna
birdie.
look at my speech and I'm gonna look out, and if you're there, I'm gonna see you holding your camera.
Chance for back-to-back.
I'm gonna be like, oh god. Well, everyone's going to, whether they want you to or not.
This can be a
Man,
cool
that was
game at
fucking more than I
times.
thought it was
Frank,
gonna.
that's not one you're necessarily thinking about making.
No, just good putt, though. There's no two ways about that. He's putting well.
Still even par for the day.
No.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water,
Yeah,
Frank. Only
graduation.
150
Wow.
yards.
Graduation
This is the
at a
shortest hole on the
graduation.
golf
Who
course.
knew?
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15 feet left of the flag. You're only going to have a 10 or 15-foot putt. So just think of that. Water on the right there. Maybe just aim a little further to the left. You can still make birdie.
Yes.
Ooh, what a shot right there. Beautifully done.
Let me put that in my phone for June 19th.
Yep, 7 p.m.
Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole?
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
What was I gonna do? Oh yeah.
No. Not tomorrow. I have to be here at 6.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Frank, not where he wants to be, but not out of the hole here at the par 5.
No, but Rich, to drop a shot here would really set him backwards.
Oh come on!
Good shot right there.
Hmm?
Settles in over
It
the
hit the
putt.
flag.
Good effort, good par putt. Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Not missing by much today, but enough to again be in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
They're mocking you, Wes. Yep. God, can I hit a single shot?
What?
I can't hit a single shot. There we go. God, no. This would be a lot of fun if we all played it.
Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? This from about 10 feet.
Well, there's
Nice
4
par.
weeks,
Who
so
remain
yeah,
one
probably.
under. Out of the 11th hole, it's a par 4,
Do you know why they
417
did that,
yards.
Wes?
Frank, what's the key
Yeah,
here?
you probably don't. But
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot.
okay.
The carry on that
Oh my
two
God,
little
why
bunkers
is it
down the
going-
left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
So the shot has landed, I'm not sure if it's on the mulch or in the mulch. Either way, it's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, he doesn't have much of a shot you left.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no
Really, one
doubt.
tree
Yeah,
in the
swing
middle of the
didn't quite look
fairway,
right
and
on that one.
That's what I'm behind right now.
Well, in the
my
sand,
God.
but it has been
Oh,
right
I'm
The
nice
one
really
tree.
behind it, I
for something
guess.
positive.
I still somehow get a par out of this, maybe.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Yes.
1 under on the day. Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. So the second of the par 4
Aim it right
goes
then.
begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does
the
it
whole
here.
storyline of this is
Well,
very.
that's a smart shot. A lot of people would have tried to be a little more heroic from there, but there was
Have you
no
done the
need.
campaign for World War
Back on the
II yet?
fairway, back in play.
Do you ever plan to?
No
Yeah,
putter,
eventually.
no problem. Slams that into the cup.
When are you gonna do it?
Well, Frank,
2020?
here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first 2/3 of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you're going to have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum.
There it goes again.
Second shot.
Well, the stats say that is a
Oh, that's
green hit
great.
in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up.
Yeah, that elevator doesn't look safe.
Oh my God.
That is a painful miss right there. And a bogey, drop shot here at the 13th. Getting set now over the putt. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants to do over there.
Just a tap in to finish the hole.
Just want to finish
So
one
with that,
tournament
you're on
under
over
par. Jeez, that's too much to ask for.
On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards.
Sounds
What's
like
the
it.
right way to attack here, Frank?
Two choices. Try and squeeze it down the right side, just short of those big bunkers on that right. Either that or carry the bunker complex on the left. A little awkward.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Frank, this is a place where you can really sort of commune with nature. It's absolutely spectacular out here, isn't it?
I've forgotten how pretty it is. Canada, no disrespect, but, you know, elk, some of the wildlife. And golf course is just beautiful, too. The view, I mean, it's very easy to get distracted. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. Well, you could see he's just disgusted with that effort. This would give him a bogey. In for bogey, now sitting at 2 over for the round. And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot.
Be a
Why
little
is it
disappointed
always
with that
bouncing
because
in?
it lands in the rough and it
never get a
appears to be
bounce
fairly
out.
thick over there. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. Getting set for this next shot from the rough. What does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Frank, this one's going too far left, it looks like.
Yeah, it was fine there for a little while, but if it keeps going left, it's doomed.
Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Oh dear, Wes.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Not a
That's
gimme,
not good.
but well within his
The
range.
game wants me to use a sniper rifle. The
Man,
game knew what it was
It just
doing.
pushed it.
No,
that hurts.
that
And
me
getting ready
sniper
for the
rifle
putt.
are not friends.
Time to regroup. That's a double bogey.
There's only one game I'm good at sniper rifles, and that's computer games.
Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4 is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest
God,
of
the
all
recoil
time, or
on
is it
this
just
thing.
because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a goat hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Good looking shot right here. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. That's a step in the right direction. Makes the putt and makes the move to 3 over. Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Second shot now from 100 yards. On the green, you're looking at a birdie opportunity. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt.
Oh,
Just
God.
slides by.
So
Yeah,
close.
can't afford to miss too many of those out here today.
Close.
For the par.
You were close, Wes?
Well, not in contention, but in for par.
I put some cross back into the race.
Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if
My
you can
God,
pop one
Wes,
down the
there's
middle of the
so
fairway there, and then you reduce
many.
this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway.
Oh God, I'm
Now
almost
from
out
a
of
good
ammo.
position in the fairway, his second shot.
I'm out. Crap. Okay.
Better get a birdie out of this.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh my God.
Frank in a bit of trouble here at the par 5, missing the green on that third shot.
You're just battling to make par.
Just
This
insane,
is going to be
Wes.
difficult.
Solid play, heart of the green. This one just requires a little bit of focus. so finishes the day with a 74. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. So long for now.
Second round, and then I'll see.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. It's second round coverage of the Mountain Shootout. We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number 1. Coming off a disappointing first round, he really needs to get off to a fast start here if he wants to have any shot of winning out here, Frank.
Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Wes, you know what I need?
That one is bunker bound, it
A
looks
day
like.
off.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah,
I haven't had
look
one
right
in
on that
6 days,
one.
Wes.
Good
I
little
am
bunker shot. Just splash it
struggling.
out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. And he makes it for par. Frank, how about the par 3 second hole?
The first of 5 par 3s the players will play today, Rich. This one's surrounded by bunkers, but certainly one of the shorter par 3s. So with a good tee shot here, you can imagine you could easily get a putt inside 10 to 15 feet for birdie.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Making it look easy at this point. Another beautiful approach shot. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Came to the putt excited to make birdie. Now settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
He's made it. So a par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third, a par 5 at 528 yards.
And you get to see everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first hole, par 3 second, and now a long dogleg right par 5. With a good tee shot, though, you can definitely reach this hole in 2.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle.
Good job, Wes.
Second shot.
Kidding me. Every time I get a chance to get on the green at 2.
In the bunker. Great knees, great hands in this
Wes,
shot.
what's harder, this game or
touch.
real golf?
You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face. So it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Well, that's how you play the game right
No
there.
way.
Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Trying to make yet another birdie.
Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now at par.
Getting set now over the putt.
Solid straight there. No sign of nerves on that.
Dun 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 dun.
Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on
Are
the
you
tee
serious,
and you say,
Wes?
ooh, look at
This is one. Yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, the elevation change from
There's
tee
a
to green
laser
is
field,
quite
I'm not
dramatic.
even kidding.
Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little. At least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
How do I do this?
in the thick stuff.
Thick. It's brutal out there.
Oh my god!
Rather rough.
I hit
Expect
one,
the
it
ball to
murders
jump
me.
forward a little bit.
This is insane. Wait, I just triggered it and I died, but that's okay, right? Because in theory, I just triggered
Not
them
enough
all.
on that one.
Yeah, it just seemed to baby it.
Looking to splash this
Right?
softly onto the green.
I don't know.
Yeah, I triggered most of them. Oh god, there's a lot more. So, there's gotta be a trick.
Okay, good shot on the dance floor.
I
Little
gotta be
redemption
missing
chance
something.
here. Had bogey
right?
yesterday.
Please tell me I'm missing something.
How many times can you go by the
Oh, you
hole on
hate
the
to
edge?
miss from that
Oh my
distance.
god.
So a tester from 4 feet. Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a mess. It's probably the easiest way to put it. It's just a case of anything that could go wrong. Not just probably, it did.
Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play.
Oh
for the
my
good players.
God.
Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side. You know, on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. That's a good line off the tee, yeah.
Oh my god.
This is not heading in the right direction.
Well, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
About 25 feet from the cup. Could use this. A putt for par. How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Frank, nothing really went the player's way this week.
Yeah, if this was motor racing, you'd say it's a case of having 4 flat tires.
Now at the 6th hole here at Banff Springs, it's a short par 4, only 373 yards, and the short par 4, Frank, all the rage in golf course architecture these days.
A lot more strategy involved when you've got a hole that you can nearly reach with a tee shot. It's how far back do you leave it, what sort of distance you want that second shot. All those things to compute. Straightforward, a little bit uphill. Basically, it's what you want for your second shot.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. And this one just seems to be moving a little left in the air.
Not too bad. No problems there. A really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Didn't fare too well on this hole yesterday. Made a bogey. Well, at last, a birdie.
Oh my god.
Well, Frank, how about this
That's
hole?
what this thing
602
does.
yards of par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a driving to 7
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot.
Oh, and gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
Too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. And setting up here in the rough. This is a good-looking shot. Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round.
I almost didn't make it. I didn't know where he was making it. I was a little worried though.
Oh yeah, he's made it
What
for
did you not
birdie.
almost make?
A short putt.
Now to hole number 8. It's another par 3 with some water, Frank. Only 150 yards.
I
This
would've
is the
missed
shortest
it,
hole
so.
on the golf course.
But distance control is still very important here. If you can get the right distance, you could perhaps aim 10 or 15
I'm
feet
looking
left
forward
of the
to my
flag. You're only going to have a 10 or
tomorrow.
15-foot putt. So just
I
think of
think
that.
it's
Water on
miss
the right
5.
there.
I
Just
think
aim
it's
a
5
little further
classes.
to the left. You can still make birdie.
Yes,
Shoot,
field
you
trip.
just went to DC.
And at the end of the month, we take another retreat to Orangeville.
These are the kind of putts that keep a round going.
Orangeville.
About 10 feet away for par. These putts keep the round together.
It's, I couldn't tell you. But we go there. Well, this week
Eddie
is
has it.
Teacher
A good putt
Appreciation Week.
redeems all.
But guess what? I have a question. Where's Student
Now, hole number 9,
Appreciation?
501 yards. It's a par 5.
Yeah, we finished with the third.
You know,
par 5 on the
where
front
do
nine.
all the kids get
You're just going to come
appreciated,
through
huh?
those
Nowhere.
shoot of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
You let me know when Student
in the fairway.
Appreciation Week is, and then I'll be happy.
From a perfect position, ready to play his next shot.
Can I finally kill them all?
Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Frank, out of the rough, best to swing a little bit easier or get after it with all you have.
Well, a little bit in between. Obviously, it's going to require a little bit of strength to make sure that club keeps going through. But it's still the planning of the shot. Once again, check short. Is there anything I have to carry? And even remember, there's always the option of just simply pitching the ball down the fairway and taking your medicine.
Just didn't read that one quite right. Settles in over the putt. Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff
Why am I
Springs
not
in the
surprised?
Canadian
I'm killing
Rockies.
things
Set to
going
kick
on
off
there.
all the action on the back 9. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218
What?
yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here. That's for
nice.
sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very
Thank
straight.
you for sharing
and,
that with
with a
me.
decent height on it as well. If you want to
And
land on
Wesley.
that left side of the green and make it stop.
Oh my god.
Pretty good effort right there. Now a 7-footer.
Like 3 missed birdie.
In for par.
3 missed birdie opportunities, Dad. Wesley's had 3 missed
Out of the
birdie
11th hole,
opportunities.
it's a par 4, 417 yards.
Birdie.
Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on the 2 little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Frank, here at the 11th hole, second shot, another chance to make a birdie.
Certainly is. The only thing you're guarding against here with that second shot into 11 is just going long. Pretty generous green once again, because
Well,
it
one
slopes
little
back
tree.
into the player's face. The ball's
One
not gonna
little
kick
tree.
forward.
Playing this par
gotta
four,
be
still
kidding.
not
I think
on the
that's the
green
same
after that
tree that I
second
was
shot.
stuck
But still
behind
not
the
done.
last round.
A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Well, in the sand, but it has been raked nicely, looking for something positive.
Get in! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Frank, that reminds you of maybe what, the greatest bunker player of all time? Not a gimme, but well within his range. Been a little too much of that, Frank, just sort of ho-hum pars. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Bow. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is Little Bow. Dog legs to the player's right. A couple of bunkers down the left side. That first bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, even though the hole bends to the right, you'd like to be down the opposite side of the fairway, which is the left.
All right, Frank, another chance to make something happen here at the 12th.
You could come in here a little low, try and skip it back towards the flag as it starts to narrow up to the back of the green. But anything a little underneath the flag, maybe slightly to the right of it, is going to be a better place to putt from.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. 13th hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily bunkered around that green, Frank.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, hitting toward the rough.
And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Oh my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking might get it close. And just a great shot.
Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit. Oh, that's fine.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
Good swing, good shot yet again. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
3 birdies in a row. Here he comes.
That has to feel good. That's a birdie.
True.
Frank, looking out here on the 15th hole, this looks like a spot where you could really crank one that you could tell your buddies about.
It's another hole that suits a player that hits the ball right to left. It's no surprise to see why Rory MclRoy plays well around here. Nice, big, high, towering draw. It's going to go that extra yardage because of the elevation.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Safely aboard, about 25 feet from the hole. Different day, different hole. Made bogey yesterday. He'll do better this time, it looks like.
Slow down. Not that.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Getting set now over the putt. Continues to roll it very well all day long. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunker should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Get out of here. Oh my God! How
Singes
close
the edge,
can you
Frank.
be?
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're
Are
hitting
you
good
kidding
putts.
me?
Nudge this
What?
one home. Finish it up.
Go watch the stream. You could see that.
Did the job
See if
right
I
there.
quick enough. Maybe I can.
Rewind it like a minute or two and you'll see it.
Well, I don't think you can rewind. Well,
Frank,
it's
as we
live.
make our way to the
Yeah,
house,
you
a
can.
chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, a par 4 that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot, if anything, a little easier.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Those keep the round going. Those par putts.
My dad just went, that was terrible.
Well, Frank, this
Which
sets up for an
part?
exciting finish here at
The
Banff.
one where
Brings
you
a
went-
578
the one where you went,
yard
oh my
par
God.
five.
Oh,
It's just
no.
about a
The
bump
one I
away
told you-
for
the
every
one I
length
told
of
you to
tee shot
watch
here.
it?
So know exactly which one
No,
you
you
can
did the
carry
one where you just
and
went,
exactly which one you can't reach.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. So from the rough back to the fairway. That's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie.
God, this is a long putt. Oh my God.
Frank, he might like this one. He might like.
Yes!
Oh, he's gonna love it, Frank.
Oh my God.
Did you finally get a good putt? Let's
Oh,
see.
he's gonna
A
love it.
long one. I don't know how. 'Cause
far
that
was
was
that?
hard to read.
That was miles away. Well, early exit
This
for
looks
one
tough.
of what I thought Rich was going to be the favourite, but their week's over.
Numbers don't lie in this case,
Oh, wow.
in this sport. And now a
That
missed
was
cut.
nice, Wes. I don't know how. Yeah, well, sooner.
I missed the cut though, I think, because yeah, I got cut. I couldn't believe that though. I was plus what, 5 or 6 at
God,
one
you
point.
two are wackos.
I came back from. I actually was under par for that round. So, it's impressive. Go. Did you rewind it back to that other one yet?
No, it won't let me.
You should be able to drag that back.
I feel like sometimes it doesn't. Excuse me. I feel like sometimes it doesn't let you, like, if. I don't know. Like, it doesn't let you if it's live.
Mine does.
Some streams I can, some streams I can't. I don't know why. Oh my god, you can hear you whistling loud and clear, Dad. Listen.
I was gonna play Supercross, but it's too late to start in a whole event. It takes a while with the practice and just the well, actually, the loading alone takes a while.
No, yeah, the loading alone actually takes about an hour.